second game and introduction of not less stronger but still also very hard teams to play against each other. We see Galaxy is on the entire court. Also will hope for their 3-pointers in the games. And the next round followed after them, Team Patriots had tough games, set games with the rows and one. We just hope that they're about to witness those games against each other. And I guess for Patriots today they have to put a little more effort because Galaxy will play a long distance. They'll play the archery, pure archery from the distance, aiming at the target. The main goal is just to smash all the balls that sing inside the rim, and then teams little by little will prepare for the rim and then jump balls. Teams are greeting each other. Small pulse. And on the front, I think both of them are ready to start. Mind you, that's gonna be the second game. The 12th Moon and Kayumov will go for the first one. Приятного plays this off. Kayumov goes for the quick start on recover. He doesn't deprive them of any other points. Gastishev, whoa! Wanted to get it off the first slam dunk, which doesn't end up. And Zabrodin instantly switches. Amidik Shambekov gave it inside a low post. The deep game with Kayumov. They play finally the layups and an offensive in rebound. That's where he's going to stay. They don't fall behind. The Lamamunov will no longer chase it upon them. Can he go for swift passes? For now, it's not that clear. Приятного gave it to Fatai. Can he try the threes? Shall be more open zone for it. Screen one more time. Elbow pick. No, decides to pass over weak side and still has a lot of options on doing so. He waits until the more possible. Patriot grants him, and I guess they lost the chance. The misery hope stays for them, and then again you see between this minute during this minute, more or less like plus minus 15 seconds. It is always off the entire court. And Mumbai Fadlbek picks 3, too low. The ball went too low because he released it a little earlier. He almost felt no one out there. And Zabrodin again finds this open spot and opens the 3 for his own team again, adding 7-0. Patriots for now didn't score anything in return. Zabrodin, alright, I think he chose this player to oppose. Drives inside. He tries to take probably the rebound. No, too late. Too late to do so. Aralbay Fatai will go for a small lead. No Chalbay Fazimasi on the court. Probably will wait until he might be flashed it out. And I think they want to go for slippery off the board twice. The full right hand and then regain advantage. Lamamona, what he can do, responding the mirror way. And Baloo again finds those option on 3 and swingless scores. Oh, decides to not to wait anyone else or fall behind. Nice. The offensive side. Emil Kayumov, oh, stumbled over the leg. Fell down himself. Not a single fall. Back screen. Are they going to play the pick and roll anyways? And Adalbayev made a mistake on passing. Again, didn't check the extra time whether the player is open because his teammate was covered by defenders. 6 points gained by Bibolo Gildashba. I think once opened the streak, the 6 points of Holy Mountain total. The weak side goes for the good total pick. Bouncing it off, and Kayumov adds on a drop. That's a pretty good drop given off for him. He finds no tissues, and defense, no more calibration. 6 minutes 50 seconds. With total ball commitment. Still will open. Resemble what he's about to do. He changes up and retry the best series. Tishev ready to go ball one more time, and I think shall no longer forgive it about it. And Amir Jakshinbekov finds normal tense. Seems pretty the same. The ball commitment. Dirshad Mohammadjanoglu tries to provide a response. Ricochet off. Patriots will go for sideline release. 6 minutes 23 seconds left in total before it is gonna end up. And he goes straight over to the bounce pass, give him a lot of flashes. Sideways, he kept no one on the match. He will face the issue himself and plays the entire game superstitiously. Kept no one out flowing in his side. I'll buy for tie. Whether he tries. Nice. Plays it. Oh, Kayumov edged it in the air. One more drop. Knew that the ball isn't going to reach its target. Just swings with his hand, the right hand, and pushes the ball inside the rim. And so, let's see whether who is set to tone aggressive manner in the game. Elam Mamunov in the paint. Outside again, Balul will give him, and 2 drives they try. I think finds a good mistake against Kayumov. Go for sideline release. By Fota is at a position probably will fall forward in the game across the midcourt. Slows down again any back screen. Yeah, he's asking to provide a pass. He is in the paint now. They feel that not gonna happen one more time. Back with another interesting decision. Why is he trying to go against 2 tall defenders? So Fatih Abdamil, full blood open spot. Might try to fake the shot. Try the drive. Still play outside. 10 seconds left. It's still a lot. Fatih Abdamil also couldn't do anything with Zabrodin. Okay, found that fallen ball, and Kayumov will give a light dunk. Slams the rim and made it by Fatay. The whole defense itself stays concentrated on their defense side. Again, it's often when he tries those layups to the entire game, and most of the time they are successful. Using his height and speed on above ground level, he almost doesn't forgive anyone else on the entire court. And it keeps them all from the good distance. Almost no problem. Well accurate, mainly no more determination, and we kind of feel it is all going totally right track. That's why I think I kept it all of a sudden and then was preparing to it. 6 minutes from the start, and the Wizards they I think were about 10-minute excellent. So kept them on the wild break. Galaxy against Patriots, they shooting the phone flanks against them. Kids still gotta score a lot. 3 after 3. Once they smash it inside, they also shall not forgive it. Oh, Fatih Abdamil together with 2 defenders. In the paint again, right hand, they try this off. Gotta take the offensive rebound anyways. Dilmurat Mohammadjanoglu, good transition well by Fatih. Gotta take his time. Don't take and rush to the conclusions, and Kayumov been substituted for a little more. Besides Zabrodin, he wants to give the passes. Feels like he is there. And Balul, streak not holding it, it's broken down on 6 points. No notice orientation. I think someone to give a cut, I think we'll get inside from around the way. Again, paint is no longer open. Amir Jakshinbekov produces 1 more shot, they gain 3. 19 points for Galaxy. Already, what a good start, 13 points. They superstitious with no one fainted, and then knowingly what hit is there. They keep the degree Highly possible for the entire blocker. Passage. Dilmurat Mahmadalu. Well picked. Stephen well forward and to the side. He also has forgotten his own option to give the right hand and then replace it. Preparation for the game. For example, Zabrodin. Nice. A lot of confidence we feel for now on that stage. From the entire cross screen, they go for big time. False has already been turned up. Playing the last 2 minutes, too important timeout for themselves. They find no more tissue, and of course they would easily forget upon this. And despite the fact how hard they wouldn't play, also wouldn't find a comfortable position for themselves, and Gastish Kaman found that foul on himself and go fully forward against himself. But they have done mail. Grants me a little high five. Small support, Amir Shambekov and Kaimov are at the position. Released, I'll back the die. We'll go for past mid-court, ready defense side. We'll wait until someone can get inside the cut. Screens Alamamono. Oh, left for him. All the way behind. Can try to get inside the paint. Finds no acquisition, and Zabrodin, what is he doing today? Just repeats this over and over and scores. It's 13 points in total, I guess. Ready left, no one in aggression. They just cook the graze and go. They don't really go for the fault manager. While the thing is there on the bench, he's getting prepared for his own substitution to be taken, or he may move on. I think Daimo fell down and kind of feels a little bit of pain struggle on his own. Like inside, you see Zabrodin did a lot of assessment for the 9 points, 25, and it's already domination by Galaxy. Might break Patriots, might break the self, but for now I don't feel what they can do, how they're about to struggle against each other. It's one more point. Bounces it off. No more passes asked by him. Okay, fine. Chooses the different side. Also couldn't score anything out by Fatai. Was beneath the row. Low upgrade. Then he passes on him. Will wait. Amir Shambekov from the arc picks the other 3. Helps him. And now, at this moment, I think now it may be a little difficult for them. Alamamonov. Oh, again, too brave. Tries to paint. Doesn't want to forgive himself on this. Score. No, decided not to. 25 to 10, 15 points, a little domination. Also no ball in their hands. Quick release for Galaxy, still staying on defense side, and will get a chance for it. Gets the shove, swings. The other 3, of course, didn't do anything about it. The ball went too low for him. He scored to pick this up. Now Mumbai produces the shot, gets 3 points by the end. 30 seconds left until the entire first period. No, I just tried it. Full goal ahead. By Fatai finds a good back screen. 19 points to 12 left. Are they going to hold it until the end? Dribble too much. Transitions also were not effective enough, and that's why he lost the whole domination advantage. 9 seconds. Chef plays the pass to Patriots. Got a score. Yes. Swings to inside, and after release, that's buzzer and end of the period. To keep this off. It's already the end and go for a second period, and as you might mention, I've noticed that John Webb will go ahead for himself with a release. But the is waiting until he can get the pass and now stays at the backboard. Preparing himself for the score. Some good flashes in the games. And in order to find it this year, he will have to go for it and John Webb. So he tries this out with this betting on figures 25-18, and Patriots they could bring some more points for themselves. Lek hits the leg, then he's gonna have to stop for a little while, and let's see whether Kayumov will actually come out from the bench and play for Galaxy at least by the end. Now they will feel probably a lot of acquisitions. Chombayev will go for the low post deep inside. Travel, yeah. Made 2 steps before dribbling. That's why he's been deprived of it. Made some little mistakes. Elamomunov, direct chest pass to Balu. He plays, returns to the back screen, provides a cut. What he's trying to do, another whistle. And too close. A little clumsy it looks like when they're playing. And they keep traveling a lot. Over and over and over. Says how they are not prepared for the dribbling. They gotta train some handles. Make it more possible. Cholombayev directly grants it. Amir Shambekov is at the stage. Can he give it all of a sudden now? Instantly give the respawn earlier. Zabrodin, okay, was already in the paint to score it. Cholombayev under the rim, too low. Of course, couldn't be prepared. Gives an assist to Namambayev. He couldn't do anything about it. Zabrodin, 4 full ahead, behind, tries to pick and snatch the ball. Zabrodin, I think he expected the pass back. By Fatai played through. Chembekov. By Fatai, oh, he fakes on the shot himself. Cholombayev is him in the paint alone. Time to make the shot. Ricochet, okay, stays, goes for offensive rebound himself. It's something that everybody has to do, especially the center players. And By Fatai finished the attack successfully for Galaxy. 28-18, 10 points left to go for solid. Gastishев. Another leg, as you see. Which means they can no longer go for rotated. Someone has to catch the pass outside. Palou asking for the back screen by Patriots of the Mail. He is already inside the paint off the board. with the left hand he does score it. Main find the Patriots. Already once it's off, and Zabrodin, I think, gained 20 points for now. The majority is brought by Zabrodin today. Will probably repeat, and then it looks like he's copying. AJ for the game. Again, open spot. They don't try to box the out players. I think they keep on making a lot of mistakes in the same positions every time. Good shot, Muhammadjanulu. Net, I guess, 9 left on the deck. Didn't want to give him. What an assist given! Also waits until Gastisha will just fly over him and then make a shot in the key. Can he stop for a little draft back? And what a bad pass given. Fine, no more offense and timeout. Timeout's been over. They'll just have to step aside and keep on appearing. The two more periods that they played off the start also doesn't really do anything. So no longer. 3 minutes of the fifth round. He no longer moved and don't tender this superstitiously. Passes from the paint in the free throw line also itself doesn't justify it. Keeps playing up there. Whether he tries to solve Fatih of the mill, anyway, wants to stay all behind. Zabrodin found another pass. Of course, won't be forgiven it and swings the shot. No, it didn't get inside. Felt like a ricochet might be ended up in the same manner. The second quarter might end within 6:30. And then let's see what can happen. Now Mambayev, there are chest pass to Gastishev. The swing shot almost hits the ground and an unfortunate save for Balu. Luckily for Patriots, cut back. Cholombayev has seen what he's about to do, and he gave a lot of brilliant passes, assists played over. I think at some point reminds me of a team played by legends. They have to work out and practice a lot. Zabrodin opened and almost. 6 minutes on the 3rd second. I think they found that flash, just a sign. The arrow just could be, I think, slingshotted in there, but something went wrong. I don't know. When something seems very perfect, almost ends up not in the right way. Balu tries to attack and then gets a good end one for himself, which is quite good for both players, both defenders and defenders. Made all. Let's see whether he can disball it. Oh, gets the 3rd point either. It's a lot. 23-33. Patriots need points instantly for sure. Payne, he's not afraid to attack. Pushed Fatih of the middle away and also scored. And he does it very frequently. Oh, they foul on him, and again, that's 2nd and 1 in a row. What is happening in the entire court blockage? He has to return to free throw line. Waits until all defenders will be ready to flash this sign. Bounce pass is given. I think we'll give a little bounce and gets 6 points within just a couple of seconds. did score 6 points and 26-35. Now seems still dangerous. However, the last shot by Cholombayev Azim made a huge success, and Kayumov, what a fortunate that he's back on the court, will be ready to play on full side. Ball being released. Yeah, ball being released, which means we just have to stay behind. Try yourself for shoots, and that good series. They will try to go to a low ground. And may rebound it. Let's keep it again to look away from them. Some other players might be a little bit mistaken, might be a little hard, but it all go for the good fall. Zabrodin gives direct chest pass to Cholombayev. Also no tissue on Bizambo inside the paint. He had to swing it. Less than 5 minutes left. 28-35, and so a lot to discuss. I don't want to probably waste your time. Keep on commenting on it. Just enjoy it from here, and we'll give you the picks, the rolls, match points. Cholombayev gave it in all well. The E-Carves there, I think, shall no longer beat were the good teachers, because it seems like they're going not exactly the right way. Fatih of the Mill tries up the shot, and I think won't forget it himself, because for now it seems very tiring. Let's see how they can actually go for the good free advantage. For the falls made upon the main blocker a bit. He gave it all of a sudden, and the paint good. Zabrodin today shall be MVP of this game. Does a lot of job, adds a lot of balls in his basket, and how they'll take control still not clear. Gastishev, no more acquisition. Well done. Like, really well done job, and he almost felt no more aggression upon the main grasp bits. Cholombayev Azim, what he can do about it. Can he take control over the defender's place? Cholombayev almost gave it all of a sudden, tries the right hand, and yeah, mixing it up. He lost all the advantage. Less than 4 minutes left for a while the ball is already the other side. Cholombayev, Gastishev played Valov, received it finally, the right ankle, and step back to Patriots of the middle, returns the ball. So close it look. I saw the ball is going exactly to the rim. But what happens in the end? He misses it. Can he try a lot more? He will just finish on the moves. Nope, for now they actually still on the rim. They hold it a lot and too tight for too long. They hold it back. Namobayev, 2 steps, pass. Yeah, gave a good assist. Still can win a lot. Gastishev. Whoa! Freezes on the air, gets an end one. Successfully done. And I feel like he shall not forgive and give any mercy to the opponents. Substitution. Didn't have to. And now 2 tall players. Let's see how the game can go. Bafata and both Cholombayev are still on the court, and now looks like a little bit of a 20. Very tall players, Cholombayev, and Zabrodin. All 3 on the court, the shooters, the guys who shall earn a lot of points. Namobayev kept it all of a sudden. Gastishev, what he can try. Lamamunov pass on. Baloo, okay, in the paint, he smashed it. Namobayev fell back from the weak side, has to pick it 3. Another performance by Namobayev Fatalbek. And gets good 3 points for his team, 36-41. More possible it is becoming, and we still see the Patriots feel a little confident about this when the players can score points. Passes on Alba Fatah to the midcourt, they're playing it over, changes the situation, position. Good side Fatih of Damil, what he can try in this moment, and Namabayev swings out for another 3. And of course it didn't work. Needed a 58 I think until the end, a whole blockage recovery. Doesn't tissue intense, so simply just playing it over the full upper bit. Raise the hands, raise your own hands. Don't let him in. Still keeps it in danger. Raising his own hands. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So promising it looked from the start, and that's gonna be so the end of the first half. Kayumov been blocked. Kastishev probably wants to go for full counter-attack faster. Namabayev has to pick 1 more 3, and again ricochet. This time nothing works. Offensive rebound for him. Passes outside. Balu step forward. Time finally makes the shot. Also misses. Good attempts. 2 attempts on 3 points. Cholombayev, I think, knows what he's doing. Zabrodin. Oh, looked dangerous. He scored that time exactly. Gastishev is at the other side. Pass swing given back to Balu, and are they going to score anything? Oh, what a bad decision. What a bad decision. I don't know what is wrong with you. Just do it again, and then do it over one more time. Ah, he's been pushed, and then no foul recalled. He's out for the end one as well. Namabayev kept it all of a sudden to Zabrodin Ruslan on the entire court. He keeps the flash. Alright. Directly given from above. 25.3 left. Sometimes I remember when the players were making mistakes, it was so selfish to take 10 minutes. Almost sometimes wouldn't even understand what's going on, but just a single second will do for the shot clock violation. One of the last moves we're about to see by performed by Team Patriots. What they can do about it, 10 seconds left, a good grasp. They can try, the weak side is fully open for the good prohibition. Balu is asking for the shot. Now open, time to swing, 3 ricochet. Oh, Namabayev, good catch. In his own hands, that's the end of the first half.
Finally, they're ready to move on and play the full upper beats and take control over the whole game itself. Once it's spin off, no one caught it back. They kind of felt the annihilation, the whole opposition, the full swing balls, and I feel like it is not the end because the game seems promising. Always seems so close for all defenders, I guess, in a row. And no matter when, I think they faced the issue. Always been struggle. Everybody else. 9 minutes 40 seconds. The first 20 passes on. So very slowly they came from above, and I think gotta catch the balls from above. Most of the times they forget about them. What they can do about it. 10 minutes deep, very low. They play it off together. And we see Lamamunov taking for the high release. Aralba Fatay is at a swing shot the other way. Gastyshev slam! Finally did the right hand slam dunk. Missed it previously a lot of times, and zero news, but Patriots are ahead. How come they managed it to do so? Galaxy had a lot of fight from the start. But now I think the era of Patriots came across. So they will do it themselves. Don't really have to wait anybody else. They feel a lot of confidence for their own side. And of course, this shall not make them feel anything in return. That's why we just keep the balls inside, and that's why we keep everything around the gate. Wait, 8 minutes 40 seconds. That's some pretty good violation taken all. Gastyshev Roman finally swings it, and we'll wait for a minute and 20 passage. From the whole entire game it passed not so a lot. Baloo passes on by Fadlbek. He keeps on dribbling. A glass. Glass again. The mistake is right on the glass. He keeps on fouling and then losing those balls off the paint zone. Even though he has the advantage in there, he still keeps on fouling, making a lot of mistakes. 38-43. Exactly, I think. Over 5 points would be pretty good for Galaxy to change the whole beat of the series. And Patriots, I don't know what they can do about the whole game itself, but they just have to witness the teammates from the start, not waiting anyone else. Finally gives the right hand, good given by Jolombayev Azim. Finds no more issues, no tension. Taken for the full bit. Can he try another left hand? No. This time he is forgiven about it. Jolombayev and Kayumov. Oh, lost against Gastyshev. Are they calling for the foul? Just possession will be given for Patriots anyways, because the ball been hit off of his hands. Not a foul, I think, at all. 3 minutes. Blocker, you have to find a stage. Alright, the right side, the weak side, full good, covered by him. Nice. Expected, and I think didn't wait for it. 2:20 left. 2:20. What they can do? Jolombayev, too brave. He's going in the paint, tries it. Weak side, almost. I think he got about to be scored. And Gastyshev made a good steps. Was far from the rim. Slam dunk. Gives him another 2 points. Good domination. I don't know why he doesn't try this a lot in the game so often. It keeps the same distance. And Rejection Bekov goes for the good coverage, and I think Aralbai Fatay again desperately rushes the rim. Doesn't really wait anyone else. Keeps the same going. Jolombayev, of course, his profile. The key zone is his profile. Doesn't usually make mistakes on there. Baloo, 2 steps. Good combination played by them. Right hand, Dilshad Mohammadjanlo. Dangerous. He's been waiting until someone else can get over him. Tries out The shot Mahamajanlo. Oh, almost block shotted. That's a spear. Step ahead. Gastishev across the entire court. Gives it. There was a save, I guess. I felt like there was a save. Maybe he would be able to score this up and get the 2 points. 6.5. Too short of pass. Bounce pass. Adalbayev. What he can do. Can he actually go for full drive? Again, 2 screen from both sides. Adalbayev, they count a lot on him. Mr. Shot didn't justify the expectations by the players. Trying to dig in holes and yes. Given to Gastisha what he can go for. The good drives up a bit. Finally inside. Oh, pushes away the defender and then finds the moment for good attack. Totally legal, you can say. Makes him move away. Finds the good painfully open for him. And of course, who else would take it aside? Elamomunov also tried to respond with his shoulder, trying to get the defender away from him. And Galaxy, of course, when they might lose, they always play much stronger, 50-42. They just cannot break away the domination taken by them. Left side, fully open, nice! Didn't look at Elamomunov. He also didn't expect such a pass. 5:30 left. Chalombayev. A little cross. Sidestep. Zabrodin is expecting pass back. Adalbayev for that. What is he doing? No, doesn't take the offensive rebound. Finally saves. Dilshat Mahamajanoglu again. Opened. Elon. Fine. Better not to leave him alone, I think, dangerously on the 3-point arc. Most of the time he scores. The percentage of him gets by 25 and even more per game. 5 minutes. 7 out of 2 is it's still a lot in my opinion. Kayumov tries against Palou. Whistle, a call. That's a call and a foul. We see, and then of course we'll be given a good chance to make the shot. Still can get why there is only one defender at the box and the rest 4 outside. Looks like they're not hoping for the rebound, just will let him make the shots. Dilshat Mahamajanoglu finally joins inside. And now we'll try to witness the chance. Adalbayev shall no longer lose it. Can still play the passes a lot. In the rim, what is he expecting to do so far? Kept on going. Patriots. They can play the passes. Yeah, still a lot can be occurred. Elamomunov is at the left. Might try to pass on him and then make the shot more possible. Oh no, doesn't want to swing. Gives a good spin over 2 steps. That's some good performance by Gastishev. Zabrodin, I think, stopped scoring. That has become a huge problem for them. Chalombayev entered in and then Zabrodin probably started taking less acquisition, less possession for himself. And Elamomunov, 2 steps. No mistakes made. Well-worked strategy, always practiced it a lot and been doing it frequently on the entire tournament. Anyone can screen him, can anyone? For now seems like nobody else behind. 4 minutes, 4 seconds. Rattan's progressive and now Galaxy is becoming a little passive. Still dribbles very low. Can pick 3 finally. Yes, they found it. Dilshat Mahamajanoglu kind of kept it all of a sudden. A good return pick. And Adalbayev a little back. No one is there at the back spine. He holds a good in the area. Almost inside, I think. It moved around the rim and then just went outside at the backcourt. Violation almost occurred. Chalombayev, no, asking for the screen. I think Adalbayev he went a little bit rushed to the conclusions because no one was in offensive rebound. Balou tries to fake against Kayumov. He blocks the ball and already off the baseline. 3 minutes, 20 seconds and no one is firing away the shots. Galaxy somehow leading. It's still not a lot of domination
A lot to be discussed upon them. Ilamamonov plays one more line and did score 3 finally. Over 5 shots been tried and only the 6th one, I think, aimed exactly on dot. Play the pass again, too low. For too long he plays alone himself before waiting to get inside the post that he missed it. Dilshat Makhmadjanov found a lucky position for himself. Albai Fatai is asking Kayumov, less open for now. Gastishev will stay next close to him. Pick the right hand.
Whistle. Wislan with the Yuking, he will give to Zabrodin Ruslan another free throws. The third might end up not that as they planned, but still a lot promising for them. Good shot and then find a way, good release of the start. Gastishev Roman shall no longer wait anyone else at the entire backcourt. Oh, drive alone against Kayumov. Kayumov didn't stop him. Could raise the hands, but he just gave a sidestep to the left, and that's how he successfully finished the move. Aralbai Fatai plays upon the good bits. Dilshat Makhmadjanov finds no acquisition, and by the end, recovery of points leaves them. Nemambayev had a fast break. Zabrodin against him didn't stop. Very successful end, and finally Patriots, they came up as close as they never could be. 2 minutes 14 seconds on the ending of the 8th minute. They found that equal points. Patriots just have to keep the same job. They have just to keep up going in the game. Gastishev. Alright, I lost. Oh, a lot of bad gaming. They save it over and over. They lose it one more time and some bad handles. Bad control of the ball. Gastishev 2 steps. Good swing inside. 1:50. A whistle we heard, and I think calling for timeout. Minute and 47 for the good Faulkman start. And of course they wouldn't be so available this on the main good ground gauges. They find it all in all, and then advantage itself. I think Balo again bumped into the player. Shall stop, make him get up and come back for the game. Minute and a half left. They still no longer steps them aside, the weak side by Gastishev. One more pick. Whoa, a good finish. 3-60. Patriots in a lead. It's something they never expected today. If they win, I think gonna be probably one of the happiest victories for them. Haven't been winning so far since the last games, and probably even when they had a very good opponent, very comfortable opponent for them, they also couldn't overthrow the game. Kayumov is about to receive his dessert pass upon him. Get the chance. Hits the rim. Punches inside one. And Asian Tigers are preparing to play next. Punches inside the second shot. But successfully. What a performance by Kayumov. Little steps back, moving back. 50 seconds. Patriots finally in possession and in domination. A little domination, we can say. Gives it outside to Gestishev. Gotta finish the move in the paint. Nice job done. 44 seconds. Galaxy, what they're trying to do? Are they actually gonna come up with something? Are they going to work on some strategy or the plan? Or they'll just surrender here, not having another chance to come back? 30 seconds. Whole entire game, 62 to 58. 4 points are taken away from them, and they just have to keep doing the same stuff. Otherwise, they shall no longer go for the passage. Elamomonov. Crisscross, give the transition, make the transition. Be careful, he gave a little crossover, made him fall under the wall, a screen, let's say. Left and finally opened. No, quickly covered after. No, not even a post. He's in deep too low in the post. Kayuma receives it outside. That's the end of the quarter. No more chance to finish it. I think we'll be ready to go on for the next one in a row. For now, it doesn't seem the same, and the last chance probably of Galaxy, I think, to somehow manage the games and quickly go for the respawn. Otherwise, I don't feel like they're gonna take the serious period themselves. They do understand what kind of opponent they're playing against, and I think they shall not leave for the main advantage, for the good bravery. Me myself, I think I won't be able to do so. Nami at 43 seconds left of overall entire game. They also keep the tension, and advisory behind left side again. Full up. What is he trying to do? Missed it. He missed it quickly after it. It's probably his own fault. They go out, they are taking one more substitution, I think. Dilmurat Mahamadjanov is getting prepared for the game. Of course, I think tired, sitting on the bench, spending most of the time there. Exactly this 10 minutes in order to finish it quickly. They just have to play the early releases. Substitution been made. Goal granted. Finally ready to go. Swing. Defensive side. Let's keep a close look at it. Cholombayev, oh, got stumbled in his own hands. What is wrong there? Out by Fatay, back screen. Finally, good chance introduced. You see the deep post is fully opened most of the time. Don't use it. What is wrong? I think the fear and the real nightmare is becoming for them. 62 to 58. Minute passed, nothing changed at all. Cholombayev block shotted by Gestishev. Of course, he won't let him in so easily. Have to fight until the end and keep the distance between the defender and offender until the end. 6 seconds of the total possession. Produce. Nice. They gain 3, 61 to 62. Again seems a little equal. Tends to beat. No more quarterbackery. Left with the left hand, he gives a direct chest pass to Ilham Mamunov. He also will wait his own moment to go for it. I think it almost hits the ground. 8:30. You see that it is shown be deprived of the main good course. Oh, the way they play is still not their best game. No matter how hard they played, we understand that it is more about the experience, probably most of the times we can say it's about the experience, because they don't really forget on doing so. They try a lot per games, and then once they find it, how to say, a good tough block misery, they're already ready to go. And once they miss the shot for the fourth, Godman! Right hand, what he's trying to do? Is he just thinking of, or he will just try to be for a good up series? He will go for the nice response. It doesn't seem as successful as it mentioned from the start. We even never felt the games would go so long, and just the 2 minutes past of overall entire game practice, which left almost no desire upon them. Can he go for a good grisery, or he can try to beat them up and then try the good flashes? For now, it seems like the game becomes very tiring, and then it moves this out for the good ground. Almost left it. Baloo found a good chance for the pass. Through Neman by Fadulbek. He kept the same move. Keeps it all the way the same, and finds almost no issues on attacking. I think they go for extra timeout. Since again they find no more issues and no more challenges upon the games, so we'll just have to go for the quick recovery and then try to turn it back out of the back spine. 7 minutes 30 seconds, the last quarter to be played by them. Makes them think that it is more or less possible to beat them up and then hold it pretty tight of the entire game series. My only probably desire, which I would like to express, is just to keep it as straight as it is possible, not trying to somehow overthrow the matchup points, give some good advantages to the players, and then play the main upper bits. No matter how hard the game would look, there is always, how to say, chance in my opinion, and then once they flash the games outside, we will play all the way together, and then they keep a little distance with everybody on the entire court cell. That's why I think that's why mostly people prefer playing those kind of games, and that's probably the reason why most of the players keep how to say, their emotions inside their bodies. I'm unfortunate and no longer to say that I haven't witnessed the games where players used to make it, but I do know the games where people usually tend to play basketball in the frame of a sport series, because Gostishev, when he receives the fall, he knows that it's a chance that you shall not miss in any case. So that's what we can say about it now, and probably try to get it opened. For now, the only thing I can probably recommend and try to go for the 5 bits is to mention what could be the ending victory for everybody across the stage, the whole tournament itself. And if I, for example, if I'm lucky to comment on those games, I think would be pretty happy to do so on doing a good rematches, the good push through outside game surveillances, and I think it's been a huge terrific dream since it all went through the right way. Pass is finally given outside. Guys, Tishop is thinking where he could go. With the right hand, he finds a good flash on himself. But what an unfortunate game when he can't really do anything about it. The only probably chance for him to keep this in the distance is just to go for good every attempt. My probably biggest fear is that when players don't know what they're facing, they always play how to say, too defensively. They keep on forgetting, making mistakes. Now by Fadlbek gave a nice one inside a good rim crush. So I felt a little bit of a probably a possession and then acquisition taken by both. Doesn't seem that tiring and reflashed as it is been through the beginning, because when all players start how to say their own career, they most of the times they forget that basketball again is not an individual sport. It's a sport where you will have to play off the start a good ending. And timeout. That's the end of the time, in exactly 5 minutes. They're about to play before they can competitively move on and then keep some opposition. Balug, what is he planning to do? Feels like he is all the way the same. Passing blocked by Zabrodin. Almost the end. That's really almost the end of the current game battles. So I think for now those are one of the reasons we keep this game all in love for the good bound race. Might be quite frustrated when it goes again to the games itself, but at the same time I feel a lot of pressure on the players from both sides, and when such things happen we always try to probably witness the game and go for retention. The players, I think, themselves, they do feel that, how to say, pressure on the court, and once they go for the good slippery, they always have some good chances to do so. Yeah, and won't be quite mistaken if I say that playing basketball is not the same as trying to play all the good bad tactics. For now doesn't seem as flashing through a side, because what I can feel on the entire court is still not a lot, and then kind of keeps everyone in a semi-distant shots. They took the important timeout, and I think the way they finish is again solely depends on the players themselves. My example about this is, if you play basketball, then you better keep it on the floor, and then every time you step on the floor you kind of should feel that you deserve to be here. When people don't understand it, of course, that's just a stem. 10-minute passages, and Gastishev the ball in and out. What a dangerous game. Still, we find no one in opposing. Good acquisition. Find Noticious back, and also get no more games upon the bids. That's how I think we were always there to bring this up and keep the distance between them. How well they play again also depends on how they're about to perform those games. Probably the only fear about the witness is that within these 3 minutes they won't be able to make anything else. Find a lot in response and find a lot to cover this back. As many games as played, we always do understand how tough it's becoming and what it is to play basketball from the first minutes until the end and try for some good series of attacks. That's probably the game itself, and finding how to say this golden middle in the game is also a hard things to practice. I think we're all 2 minutes 30 seconds left, 2.5. Cholombayev Fazim finds the good spot. Kind of feels the tension on him and doesn't deprive him of doing so. 2.5. That's some good bladed shots upon him, and once they find it off, they keep on doing the same things. And then once they give it up, they always try to play off backside. 2 minutes 14 seconds left. How do they find it out? Also, again, solo depends on them. That's how it goes, and the way players play with each other is also a huge, terrific issue in my opinion. When they go for some good stifling, they almost never find any issues on playing against each other. So exactly at those moments we can say who is actual winner. 2 minutes 14 seconds. Hope they're not taking time out. They'll just have to finish the game early as it is possible. Gastishev from Man keeps the distance with his own hands himself and almost is not afraid of the blocks and the balls itself. What do I recommend is just to keep on playing, and you see they're playing just 5 or 6 seconds, then the time freezes again, then again play 5 or 6 seconds, and the freezing over and over makes them feel a lot of challenge upon them. How do you find out that it is exactly the game which you're about to play? Is the only way probably to gain the rematch advantage. So that's why a minute and 40 minutes, almost a minute and a half, still stays the same. Keeps on going, the right shifts. People don't feel like they're going to lose the games, and then they don't really feel that they're witnessing the sport issues. Because for now, it seems like it's the end of the whole gaming battle. So that's why let's just keep it all of a sudden. A minute and 15 left. For now, a lot to discuss and move on. How come he can cut the waves and cut the corners, or whether he can just easily go for straight inside. A single minute I think to play over by the stand. And what is he doing is again something unclear for everybody. .4 seconds left. 58.4. What is this? One of good credited and statue taken away. Can he hold anything? For now it doesn't seem so. Finally tries there with the right hand. Gives a very good slippery shot. Doesn't seem that he's about to lose upon the good gauge. Strips him off, 37.6 left. It makes him think one more time in the last 37 seconds. Look how close they play to each other. And Galaxy has 2 points domination, unlike for Patriots. They'll count for a small comeback in the game. From above to Gastisha from month. What he can try now is against all it depends on the full frame and important three. After which they could just hold the ball. Another important three shall be given. No time to think. Passes is finally given. Looking for 3 points in the game. 5 seconds of possession. 5 seconds over possession. I think even less to come back. Again, the final foul on Fatih of the Mill. Of course, he will from the shots. And of course, that's what makes him think a lot in better ways. But now it doesn't seem that he's been taking it off the huge lead. Doesn't seem that he is about to flash this all for the good. Sudden making shots and they take timeout. And they're about to play their last 20 seconds of the game. Fatih of them from the shot, 75 left. Cholen by Fazim, what he can do? Oh, he's fallen down upon him, just exactly above the level of his head. And of course, this is what has happened there. He almost felt no danger. They made him feel paralyzed and they take time out. Trying to beat them off and 15 seconds left. Gotta score anything within the seconds. And again they fall on them by Fadlbek. Grant them another free throws, and if they keep it on, then Patriots might win. How desperately they're about to lose the current game. I never expected such an ending for Galaxy. They'll have to keep as many seconds as it is possible until the end, because otherwise I think there will be absolutely no possibility to do so. You do understand that those games, they are among the main games, and once they flash this off, they will be less competent to do so and go for the good pre-play. It's 5 seconds left. Well, they're keeping inside. missed the shots, and are they taking another timeout? Why do they keep taking timeouts? They shouldn't be taking it, and just to finish, I'll be granted overall. The same stigmatizing 3.8 left, just a single point will resolve who is about to win and take up the overthrow. And whistle. Another whistle. They call it for the release. They kept no one aside, and you see they just cannot resolve the 3.8 seconds. Stays the same. Just have to take the ball, run for the drive and try to score. That's the only thing that is possible for Patriots for now. I think don't want to give them even a single point. I think from this angle you can't see what is happening. 2.3 for Aralbay Fatay. And if Aralbay Fatay now scores the points, then that's it. Ejection, yeah, ejection given to Gostishev Roman probably. Yeah, been ejected. 2.3 and they just cannot finish. They want the full, and Zabrodin will make the shot. 7-7. 2.3, and I don't think Patriots are that close. Still, they've never found it so close to win the game, because just a single three can resolve everything. And one more shot is given to Aralbay Fatay. Now they will hope for a rebound, and if everything goes by the plan, they will get it. Scored both, damn it. I don't think someone else will go for entirety. Oops, missed it, and finally a swing shot, and this is the end.